Hey, folks! Welcome to the stream. Just getting set up with some Tunic. So it's gonna be another normal Mainstay Wednesday. I'm doing Tunic. I'm probably gonna do something else afterwards. Not quite sure what. Tunic usually doesn't take us that long to do. So yeah, think we're just gonna. Oh wait, hold on. What the heck is going on with my? Hold on. Something here is not right. There we go. That was a little weird. Hey, Narissa, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Alright, so with that, I think we're good to go. Let me just pop on over to our 16 by 9. Yep, that's the wrong one. That's the one. There we go. This is also not showing the full screen. Dang it. Okay, hold on. That's the one. Okay, perfect. Make sure audio is playing, which I believe it is. Yeah, we should be good. Heck yeah. So with that, let's get the show on the road. I think I am pretty much fully configured already, so we should be able to just start and, yeah. Alright, so time starts now. I should probably start my actual timer. I am doing an RTA time on this because I do plan to submit this to, certain marathons. Nothing specific right now, but I want to make sure I've got it there. Also, I've got a control, an input thingy, so kind of nice to show off. Yeah. So we're going to be playing this with our usual stuff, the ability shuffle and all of that. So we can't just run around and do all of the, like, holy cross checks right away and all of that. We're going to do a bunch of stuff in a kind of standardized order. And first stop over here. Money! Let's go get our free bomb first. There we go. Free firecracker. Not gonna use that just yet. I know exactly where I want to use that. I should have checked first steps. That was not. We're gonna check this hint first. What do you got? West Garden, pages 32 to 33. Not something we really care that much about. Alright, so to cover the basis of this, for those of you who might not have seen this run before or don't know much about this game, we are playing as this cute little fox character, otherwise known as the Ruin Seeker. Ooh, hey, Peril Ring. Nice. We're playing as the Ruin Seeker, and our goal is to find 3 keys and then defeat the heir. So that's the whole process. Hero Relic Lab. Got it. And yeah, it's just a cute fox game full of foxes and other stuff. And, like, monsters and stuff. It's an homage to games like Dark Souls, a little bit for, like, the Zelda kind of thing. Obviously, the Tunic is a reference to Zelda. And it's got a lot of, like, interesting kind of nostalgia points built into it. A lot of fun. Money. Not quite as useful as I want it to be. Right now, we're looking for a weapon, or some way to break bushes. That is, by far, one of the most annoying things in this game. Is getting past some very basic bushes we can't walk past. Ooh, old house key. Nice. Okay, so that was kind of always destined to happen. There's not much you can really do in that spot. Sometimes you can sneak past and open the one bridge. But yeah, so we're going to look at the, this is the thing that happens when you first end up dying in the game. It takes you to this fun special area. Peril Ring is the same as the classic Zelda where you make the sword shoot beams. Okay, so the Peril Ring does is, the Cyan Peril Ring makes you stronger when you have low health, so you have higher defense. Whereas the Orange Peril Ring makes you do more damage when you have low health. And Orange Peril is really, really important if you're going to try and do the final part without the attack relic. Which we'll explain as things go, just sort of what exactly the attack relic does. Yeah, the whole, me not going to a bonfire thingy, or a shrine first, means that we got thrown back to the start. There's a little bit of a cutscene we have to watch again. Not ideal, but it happens. This is where we should have gone to the start. This is going to be our first item. Usually it's something. It's the Deathstone. Deathstone and Torch were items that were cut. Oh, East Forest first steps. Got it. Alright, that just sort of further cements what I plan to do with the Firecracker. Deathstone and Torch were basically cut from the original game. They just take you back to where you start. So like the Torch will take you back to the main fire thingy or main shrine. Death will take you back to the last one you just stayed at. Gonna grab this right here. HP berry is good berry. I also have some convenience features turned on with this. I turned off some of the like fancy animations for any fine stuff because it makes things a little bit faster. Just a few little tweaks here and there. So a little bit of a different experience from the vanilla game, but you know, as is the way with randomizers. Alright, so we're going to open up all the boxes we find along the way. We are going to open that. Firecrackers, incredibly important because that's going to let us get out of the areas we go to. And I could unlock a shortcut right now, but I think I'd rather keep these as a way to get out of the area we're going into. Alright, back here. There are a lot of hidden chests in this game. There are so many. It is kind of unbelievable how many secret things they just crammed into this game. Yes, we're going down here. This is the East Forest. This is the way you're supposed to get in there in the first place, and you're supposed to find your sword down here. And you're supposed to do a couple other little things, but we're not doing any of those things. We're just going to open as many boxes as we possibly can. And over here, there's this box up here. Empty berries. Always good. Grab this box over here. Gold coins are only okay. Once you get 3 of them, you can toss them into the well for a check that's 3, 3, 4, and then 5 to get stuff out of the well. Okay, so this is us trying to get through here by dodging. Ow. Hurtful. Okay, so nothing great there thus far. But what we are going to do is pop in this way. And use one of our bombs here. That was too far. That was way too far. Blow up these bushes. Another golden coin. So we've got another check. We actually do a well check at this point. And there's a check in this room as well. That's just another fairy. When you have 10 fairies and 20 fairies, you get specific items for those, so it'll give you another check off of those. There are 2 boxes down here. Once we get these boxes, we're totally fine if we have to take a death warp. And in fact, actually what I'll most likely do is just use the Death Stone to get out of here. And then run back. Lantern, that was the thing that it was talking about when it said there was a thing, the first steps is the first major item, so it's very likely that that is our first major item, and the one it was talking about in that hint. We still don't have a way to break bushes, so I'm going to go back that way. There are a couple of other things we can do in that area that we definitely should. Could also do some more of these overworld checks, but that's really a matter of figuring out how we want to go about this. For the moment, we still have things we can check down there, so we might as well go back down. If we don't find anything to break bushes down there, like more firecrackers or anything like that, I will most likely... I'll probably end up using some enemies to break some bushes to do some more exploring on Overworld. But we'll see. So we got the things to do. Let's toss in our coins while we're at it. Oh, heck yeah, we got gun. Alright, so gun is a late game item, and it's what it says. It's exactly what it says in the box. It is a gun. It does lots of damage, and it also easily breaks bushes, so we are now 100% clear to save wherever the heck we like without any chance of soft locking, although with Death and Torch we really didn't have a soft lock problem, but let's just do stuff like this. Normally I don't like to waste those immediately, since those rounds are... I only get 2 shots per rest, essentially, because I don't have increased mana. So, they're kind of rare, kind of hard to... yeah, I can't really easily get those back unless I go back to a fire. I'm going to... Nope, well, that was a bit of a waste. Alright, fine, we're gonna open this door over here. Yep, firecrackers can be a little, say difficult to use. Don't swing at me. Come closer and swing. Come on. Okay, well I died opening the box. Sword upgrade. That was awesome to find. Yeah, so we're gonna definitely pop on that sword upgrade. We have a stick. Stick can't break bushes, but stick can at least hit stuff. So we're not completely boned without our sword. And we've got the key to this place over here, so we're gonna open that up. Little shortcut. Yeah, so we do need more firecrackers, the thing we definitely want to have more of, but we, unfortunately can't get any of those right. We are going to unlock the shortcut, by the way, so we're going to just do this. And that's going to open up that. Pick it up. Thank you. That lure is going to come into use for a later one, which I appreciate. Yeah, you need Sword 1 and Sword 2. Essentially, you get the stick as one of the first items in the game, which you use to sort of, fend stuff off while you eventually go and get your sword and shield from the East Forest. You can't break bushes until you got those things. That's also the way you're supposed to break bushes. Actually, we're gonna... we don't have any more charge on that. We're gonna drop down here. We're gonna get ourselves some more gun upgrade. Be fine. Or some more mana from the... this little resting spot here. Again, with the ability to break bushes, we don't have to worry about soft locking anymore. So that's a darn good thing. Just gonna ignore all of these things. There's really no reason to fight unless you actually want to fight something. So for most of this, we're just gonna run past things. I believe we can actually break pots, though, with this deck, which is nice. Not strong enough to defeat bushes, but strong enough to defeat pots. I'm gonna pop up here. There's a check at this, which is another coin. But more importantly, this is gonna give us a hint as to where we want to go next, which means Ruined Atoll is where we want to go. Ruined Atoll is typically the third area, I think? There isn't really a forced path to go through with everything if you know the shortcuts. But ideally, you would have a few things before going into Ruined Atoll. It's not the nicest area, and we don't really want to do it until we've got the prayer ability unlocked. Normally in this game, you have these abilities unlocked from the start, like you can use Holy Cross codes, you just have to learn how to do them. Because of the randomizer, we have those locked behind finding certain pages of the manual, which I will just do a quick little look at the manual. So this is the actual manual to the game. It's the thing that gives you in-game to teach you how to do certain things. It is not written in, it's written partially in English, but there's a lot of it written in the Tunic language. And a lot of pictures, so you kind of have to infer the meaning from that. It's the same kind of thing that Codex Seraphinianus was trying to do, or other projects like that, where it's making things intentionally unintelligible, so that you have the sense of wonder, like you're a child looking at a thing. Like, all of us who grew up in the NES era had manuals to video games we didn't read, because we were either too young, or we weren't really, interested in learning about the games so much as playing them. So it's kind of an homage to that. One of the things I absolutely love about this game. Oh, 6 firecrackers. Nice. That's even more bushes we can break. We don't have to worry about that so much, but I am going to go use those to break open a wall I was avoiding because we only had 1 firecracker. Avoid these things. Yeah, there we go. Actually, no, we want to put that on that. Do that. There we go. We're going to pop open this wall right here. Normally those are indicated by flowers being around the area. It was only 25 bucks. It's not super important, but it's also kind of nice to make sure we don't miss so many checks. Nobody wants to come back to the same section. Never had that feeling because the first games were RPGs, so I learned to... Oh, yeah, that's very, very true. You talked about early RPGs. Some of the... Not the earliest games I played, but a lot of the ones I absolutely loved were, yeah, RPGs I learned how to play later when I was, you know... Like, the earliest stuff I played was Mega Man 2, I think, was like the first game. Mario, those sorts of games. So, I was quite young when those were out. And, definitely didn't read the manuals. But yeah, there's like a whole side story to this game that kind of underpins the actual story. If you play the game and do the 100% completion clear, it's a really great story. There's really interesting kind of dynamic to it. I really love it, and I highly encourage everyone to play this game. So we're gonna just pop that. That is the first of the bell towers. So we are halfway to figuring out where our laurel is. The laurel is a very important item. It is one of the things required to beat the game. Actually, I don't know if you necessarily need the laurel to beat the randomizer, but it's very, very nice to have. Alright, another fairy. Not something I care so much about. We're going to do more overworld exploration now because we have the ability to, specifically with the gun. It makes a lot of that a lot easier, so we're going to just use the torch to get back. Take the shortcut back. That's going to give us a full MP without really doing anything or running around, which is nice. We're going to unlock the other shortcut that exists. We are going to have to use the shotgun to its fullest effect by taking out all of these things with one well-placed shot. There we go. Don't care so much about that. It's only one of them. Ow. Stop it. Back up. Mean guy doing mean stuff. I liked when I was older poring over the manuals and looking through stuff. Like, I would definitely read through them when I was like when I started playing Final Fantasy for the first time, the manual was super helpful. Save for Dragon Warrior and a few other things. Alright, let's pop this open. And roll over here. We're gonna write this down. And we're gonna toss a bomb over here. Like so. And we got ourselves this. Another key! Sword upgrade in the shop. Okay. Do we have 300? We have 300. Cool. We're gonna need our sword. Also, that tells me exactly where I need to go. We're gonna pop over this way, though. Go around. We can take half a second and go around the other way. Alright, some additional cash. Gonna grab this one right here. Again, a lot of these are just kind of like tucked away, hidden in spots. They're not expecting you to find them. Not quickly, anyway. Alright, so let's grab our sword. That's gonna make navigating the world much better and let us use the gun for combat purposes like it's designed for. Hello, shopkeeper. That's ours. We now have a sword. We need to buy that too. That's our mask. The mask is another very important item. That's going to let us explore some of the other stuff. One of the areas requires you to have the mask or you kind of choke. And you lose all of your... You lose off your maximum health, which is kind of mean. Alright, we have the key for the old house, so we're going to open that up. Yeah. Overworld has lots of boxes and lots of things to check. It's one of the largest areas for checks, just because the Overworld is the thing's like the most central to the game. It also has a lot of Holy Cross codes. That is a thing we'll learn about later on. When I said I was going to get a free firecracker and I just kind of magically got one, it's because I put in a code to do... okay. That's our blue key. That's kind of incredible. So one of our keys has been found already. That's actually really amazing. Usually they're not just sort of out there in the open like that. But yeah, Holy Cross codes are codes that are entered with the D-pad. Yeah, we know where that is because we saw it. More MP berries and more money. How much cash we got? So 45 more, and we can buy ourselves the mask, which would be very, very useful. This. More firecrackers, and I think we've finally gotten enough now that if we do run out, we'll get one for free every time. Can't enter codes to do those just yet. There's a whole bunch of puzzles we're just kind of running by. Another fairy. Currently, we are also not doing any of the known glitches for the game, mostly because we don't really need to. Ah, we got hit with one of the fool traps. Fool traps are things that are just kind of set out there. They kind of wait for you just to hit them, and they give you a little bit of punishment. It's not anything serious, obviously, but it's just like it's just there. I don't know why I went down there. Probably should have gone this way. We're gonna, because of where we died and what we were doing. We're gonna get back. We probably should. There's a box that's over there. There's a door that I didn't open because I couldn't do the shortcut. It's bad. So we're gonna grab that box and open up that shortcut. And if we need to, we'll use the shotgun. Yeah, we're also gonna grab our spirit over here. And that's going to knock enemies back, give us a chance to attack them. But most things can't survive the shotgun blast, so we're just going to use that to our advantage. Oh, they're adding Castlevania 64 to Archipelago. That's awesome. I know Tunic is supposed to get Archipelago support at some point soon. I just don't... I know it's in one of the external branch thingies. It's not in the main branch, though. Yep. Alright, we got our berries, which are nice. Okay. Berries are also very, very useful for us doing exploration, because one berry will give us one charge of our shotgun. Defense offering, that's alright. Nothing to write home about. And there we go. So we know Ruined Atoll has a thing waiting for us. Fortress Vault Key. Yeah, I love seeing more stuff added to Archipelago. It's getting so many new things. So many new games. All the randomizers you could possibly want. It's great. Okay, so that's 10 of our 20 fairies. Which means we can go and grab one of the fairy items. Which I think was a manual page? Alright, so we got yet another card. We don't have any other cards assigned right now, so let's just drop on the heart. Which just means that enemies will sometimes drop health. We're gonna do that, so we can take out that. Ice bombs are, unfortunately, not that effective for us. Don't really do the stuff we need them to do. They're useful in certain situations, but really not as useful as other things. Check this. What do you got, Fox? HP berries. Don't need more of those. Alright, it's set Atoll. We should go check Ruined Atoll. It's probably where we're gonna go. Oops. Oh, while we're here, I'm gonna use our decoy since we've got one. So decoy is distracting that, so I can grab this. Unfortunately, not nearly as useful as it could be. Ah! No, leave us alone! Okay, that's done from over there. Cool. Decoy is adorable, just like the fox. Runeseeker is one of the most adorable pro tags I've ever seen in a game. It's so cute. Alright, so we're gonna pop back this way and now go up to the top for Ruined Atoll. On the plus side, since we have the Dath and Torch, no matter where we go, we can easily get access back to the overworld, which is just fantastic. Works out very well for us. What do you got? Relic in East Forest. Alright. Probably somewhere we didn't check. There are a couple of codes we didn't do, so. We want to grab those. Don't like that thing. That thing's mean. Yeah, that bird can be incredibly difficult to deal with. We got really lucky finding the gun this early. Makes a lot of these enemy fights a little trivial. In most cases, we'd want to have, like, the magic wand or something else to help deal with the stuff from a range. And ideally, we'd have our shield. But we don't, so we're making do with what we got. Which just so happens to be one of the strongest weapons in the game. Now, we're not going to do frog domain just yet. Don't think... we could. We can do a lot of those. But we know this upper area has something for us. The game like Zelda where you really only need Sword 2, or more of the... Okay, so you typically only have... There are only 2 sword upgrades in the game, standard. So in the standard game, you would get your stick, and then you get the sword upgrade, and that's as far as it goes. You can then get attack upgrade items that will make your attack stronger. In the randomizer, to add some additional flavor, they actually added in 2 additional swords, one from... Well, one sword from the librarian, which is one of the boss fights, and the other sword from the air, which is the final boss fight. So you can get a much stronger sword, along with the attack upgrades. So, it really, in respect for this game, you only need to have the single sword upgrade, before you have everything you need to beat the game. It's a lot like Tempered Sword and Gold Sword from Link to the Past. You don't actually need them to win, that makes it a lot easier, but, you know, you don't need them. In most cases, people trying to beat the game with that Tempered Sword tend to have problems. That is a much better card to use. So those cards basically incur... They give us better bonuses. Primarily, the one I just put on the Muffling Bell makes it so that enemies don't aggro on me from as far away. So I can kind of sneak around a little more, which is much nicer. As far as cards are concerned, the ones we're most looking for, early on we want to find Bone. Mostly because Bone lets us roll with more iframes. If you watch the dust on the roll for the character, that dust indicates when I have iframes. Bone makes it that that's twice as long. So, twice the invincibility frames. Definitely a thing you definitely want to have if you can. Ah, ow. Stop it. Krusty Krab being a jerk. Alright, so we're gonna bypass some of the stuff we did last time. Don't really have to worry about it. We're gonna go around the other direction. But yeah, there are nice visual indicators for basically everything in this game. I absolutely adore it for the fact that there is so much that is deeply built into this game to make it approachable, friendly, and easy to understand. Another secret item. Another golden coin. Yeah, roll past that guy. Usually try not to get hit, but you know. Can't go over there just yet. We'll have the item to get across there. We don't want to aggro all of those things, so we're going to go around this way. There are only a handful of items we can't get access to right now, so something over here is going to have to be the thing we're looking for. Oh, and we want to set off those things. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Just gonna do that again. Second take. Yeah, so far we haven't found anything that would be seen as a Path of the Hero item. Meaning that it's one of like 3 chests that are left for us to pick up here. Unless it's across that, which it's possible, and if it is, that's kind of disappointing. We need to have Laurel first. There we go. Blow up those things. Yeah, we only drop about $20 when we when our character passes out, which is good. Oh, did we not hit the? I guess we didn't hit the octopus. Also, that octopus is adorable, and I really hate having to punch it so many times. I also love Haiku. It's one of the other games that I am not currently practicing that for marathons because I haven't done it enough, but I really do like that game. Alright, can I sneak past these guys? Don't think I can without pulling them. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Nope. Doesn't matter if I can or not. Don't need to. Yeah, there we go. Again, shotgun. Very nice. There's a lot of really good things for us. Oh, actually, we want to grab those while they're... Oh, and they're gone. Oh, well. This has got to be the box. If it's not this box, then it's the one that is off-screen that we can't get. Which would be disappointing, to say the least. It's the one that was off-screen. Just to confirm... we're missing 2. Trying to figure out which ones we're missing at this point. Can't go over this way. Is there one up there? I think there's one up... Yeah, okay. So, we're gonna run around real quick. Do one last check here, and if it is what I think it is, we're probably gonna have to come back for it. Oh, those things are mean. I don't like those things. They try to stay as far away from you as possible, while simultaneously, firing shots at you. Okay, go around this way. So we were like most of the way there before. It's just one of those things where we didn't check one spot. Slide down this way. Yeah, it's because giant crab kind of messed things up for us. Giant mean old crab. Yeah, because there's this box over here. Excellent. So hopefully this is one of our items? It's the Holy Cross. Okay, so we just got a really huge item. This is the ability that lets us do Holy Cross codes, most of the basic Holy Cross codes. So we're going to go back to Overworld, and we're going to spend probably about 10 minutes entering in codes at different locations. I'm going to use a quick reference for this because memorizing all of these codes would be an absolute pain in the butt, so we're not going to do that. So chimes. If you look up on the screen right there, I am entering in codes. You can see them from the D-pad. Windmill. Boop, 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 boop. gonna open some of these as we go along. We're gonna do stuff like the wind chimes where we set them off. We don't actually open them right away. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. There are, I'd say, like 50 of these codes spread throughout the world. Yeah, doing this and getting the Holy Cross was definitely a big play, and I'm glad we were able to do that. But yeah, Overworld is just covered in these. There are so many of them to put in. This is one of those games that does a lot of things with diegetic construction, where it doesn't actually tell you to do a thing, but gives you the opportunity to spot things and test out your theories. So let's do Bell Tower Moss. Yep, enter the code incorrectly. So we're gonna wait half a second while that resets. And one more time with feeling. There it is. It's an unfortunate side effect of some of the stuff we have to do to enter these codes in. We are going to pop over here as well while we have a moment, and we're just going to use our shotgun to get that guy out of the way, and take the box behind him. Could have done that earlier, didn't really need to though. And we're going to avoid that, because that thing is awful. Ah. Those guns are among the worst things in this game. Alright, we're gonna enter a code here. One more. There it is. MP Relic. So we'll explain relics now while we're doing this. So what relics are is once you get further in the game, you find out that fighting the final boss, you have to do it in the Spirit Realm. The Spirit Realm, it's takes all of your power-ups, so you have only the most basic stuff. But if you have the relics, that offsets that, meaning that my MP, all of the MP bonuses that I get through the game, will be retained when I do that. So it's yeah, just a way of like making it a little more important that you find some stuff at the end game to do that fight. All right, we're gonna go do a code over here. There's actually two things we want to do with this. Thing one, we're gonna run through an invisible labyrinth. And thing two, we're going to enter a code that is based on that invisible labyrinth. So the invisible labyrinth itself is just going to give us one of these fairies. Which is, you know, they're only moderately useful if you need all 20 of them, and we don't even know if we need all 20 of them, so either way, we're going to pick this up. You can kind of feel your way through the invisible labyrinth. Then on the other side, once we're down here, we're going to enter in. Where are you? That. Alright, so there's our, just an effigy. Effigies are good for cash. They're not that useful. Definitely not that important, so it's fine. Around here we go. They are. They're like a piggy bank. And, I mean, what do you do with piggy banks when you want the money inside them? You smash them on the ground. Alright, I'm gonna count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, crap. I counted the down as one of those. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There it is. Ice bombs, and another effigy. So far, the Holy Cross codes haven't given us anything super useful. A little disappointing, honestly. We're going to, again, use the lore to help us out in here. I'm going to stand over here and enter in this code on this wall. There we go. It's going to take us over to this fun special area over here. I'm going to run around this this little maze thing here along the side of this this tower. It's going to lead us to the top of this tower, and if you follow the path that's written on here, it will be yet another Holy Cross code. There are a lot of these sorts of puzzles just floating about. This is called Behind Hourglass. Alright, we're going to open this up. And we are going to quit the title screen, and then we're going to go back in, because that is going to save us some time. Having to run back. That's a pretty long run back. If you can avoid doing it, it's best to just do that. Okay, other crosscodes we can do right now. There's a couple over here we haven't done, so we're gonna do those. Also, a couple overworld checks we didn't grab the first time through, because they were kind of out of the way. Actually, we're gonna beat up this guy right here. And we're going to toss in these coins. We've got enough coins we can do, what, 2 more checks? So we're going to do those. Peppers. They are not the most necessary thing, but they give an attack boost when used. They are really useful at the end if you are trying to do the final boss and you don't have a lot of attack power-ups. And bombs. Go. Alright, and this one is, if I remember correctly, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2. There we go. Yeah, sorry. The counting is kind of one of those things that I have to do to keep my keep track of what I'm doing with the inputs. We're gonna pop down this way, like so, and we're going to go towards Swamp. I don't love doing Swamp. Swamp is not a fun place to be. We're not gonna do it because it's like I said, it's just not a fun place to be. But there are things in front of it that might actually be useful. So, grab that. It's a fool. We got fooled. We got fooled so hard we died. That's... I should have rolled. I was on fire. That was my own fault. Gonna say, don't love that. That was not fun. One of the fun things about this too is, just for marathon purposes, for this sorts of stuff, that sort of stuff, we can set up custom palettes for the Fox too. So if there's something you wanted to do for like a an incentive for palettes, we can always do that for the Fox. It's always fun. Let's see, 1 SP for the Forever Friend sign. Down here. Alright, so we got the broom over there, which is not that useful. Flask. Alright, so this is otherwise known as rotating light. Where are you at? I can never remember what this is. Hold on. There it is. One more time. Sorry about this, folks. Alright. Just some cash. Not worth the time and effort, unfortunately. But it's fine. Alright, we got 2 more checks to do up here for crosscodes. Actually, now I think about 3 more, and 1 overworld check we didn't do earlier, so we'll do those. There it is. Yeah, man. We'll put it this way. If we don't find anything incredibly compelling in the next 2 checks, next few checks that we're going to do. Ah, big head mode. Always fun. So we're going to pop out here. There are, like I said, a couple more overworld checks we're going to do. And if we don't find anything super compelling in those, I'm going to go to West Garden. So, let's see, not Windmill. We want Weather Vane. There it is. Got one called Patrol that we've got to do, and then an overworld check we failed to grab earlier. Oh, actually, no, we got 2 more then. We gotta do this one over here. Probably also grab some stuff at the beginning of the forest area, because it's just right there. This is actually one that I do a sight read on, because it's easier than trying to read the actual codes for it. Alright, so, more MP berries, always good to have. They are kind of an integral... They're a staple of the speedrun of this, actually. They're required for beating the final boss. Dagger Strap, which is a card that's useful for once you have the Ice Dagger. We don't have that, so not super useful for us right now. We have the Ice Dagger now. Or the Magic Dagger, as it were. Magic Dagger is a great item for late game. Lets you freeze enemies. And that can be incredibly useful for the final fight, in conjunction with a thing called the Ice Beam. Or sorry, Ice Bolt. Is what the official term for... not official, the community term for it is. It's the Ice Bolt. That's great timing. I love that. That turned out just absolutely perfectly. Alright, so we're going to do a thing called the Patrol. So Guard Patrol is... that, and... yeah, this is a little spoiler-laden for different puzzles. Honestly, that doesn't really break any kind of immersion if you just play the game normally and don't pay attention to the codes that are being put in. They're also documented basically everywhere, so if you do get stuck, this game has a lot of online documentation to help people through things, which is good. We're gonna just avoid these guys. Pages 40 and 41, we don't need those. Nothing super special about those. We're gonna pop up this way! Yeah, so you might know where some of the secrets are, but the actual inputs, I mean, they are displayed on screen. But, in all honesty, if you're gonna look at the inputs anyway, it's just easier to look them up on any of the myriad sources that carry that information. Alright, that's actually another one of our Path of the Hero items. That's required to do a couple things. Specifically certain checks in Frog Domain require that. Being able to get access to the lower rooted ziggurat requires that. It also requires prayer and a few other things, so we're not, like, way ahead of it. I could enter the Golden Path, but I don't think Golden Path is required, and I don't want to spend all the time doing that. Golden Path is like the culmination of one of the hardest puzzles in the game. It requires you to have every other manual page except for the first and second. Or second and third, maybe. Right, Mr. Mayor is at the siege engine. Good, we don't have to worry about it. This. That item also lets us shortcut places, so we can do that. All those hooks we can connect to now. Which is very nice. Makes things faster. Much, much faster. Let's go check the ferries, because we didn't actually do that earlier. Probably should have. Because we can do both the 10 fairy check, which is... Yes, it was a manual page. Not important manual page, though. And we're going to do a thing called the Gathering Place. Yep. Incorrect inputs. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 1. There it is. And that was just some money. Alright. Alright, so we can do Dark Tomb. Or we'll open up Well for the moment. We're not going to do Beneath the Well. There's no real point to it right now. Well, that was not great. I, intended to use the gun to take that out, but, wasn't paying attention. It happens. It's been known to happen. And we'll check this other crosscode while we're at it. Just some health berries. Not the most important thing. The main game itself is the action portion of it. Yeah, once you start getting into the, like, wanting to do 100% completion, then it's all puzzles. You can beat the game without really doing puzzles. The only thing you can do is decipher what some of the manual pages mean, because they are required to do certain things, like deciphering how to do the prayer stuff. Like, that's not exactly directly spelled out. It's in one of the pages, though, so you... Oh, oops. Help if I have my sword pulled. So it is actually kind of directly spelled out in the manual, but it doesn't tell you in words, more in pictures. You... Stop. Please. Thank you. You guys are sassing me a little bit. Don't love that, but it is what it is. Should be just fine, though. Once again, with feeling. Easier when we're only dealing with one of them at a time. I was hoping to not have to worry about actually fighting them. Also, this would normally be easier because we'd have a shield, but we do not because we just haven't found it yet. There it is. Now we can open this up. There's a sword upgrade, so that was definitely worth doing. This is the librarian sword. Again, not something you normally find in the game. It's just a thing that the librarian carries around. So we are... Yeah, we're gonna take that sword and we're gonna go fight through Dark Tomb. Yep. Okay, why... There we go. Wouldn't let me in for some reason. Oh, you. What do you got? Sword upgrade and Swamp. Oh, we know where the last sword upgrade is. That kind of makes me want to do Swamp. As much as I... Oh, hey, Magic Rod. That's also another great find. So right now we're only missing a couple of really important items. We're missing Prayer, and we're missing our Laurel. For expediency's sake, too, in finishing this run, we definitely want to have the Attack Relic, if we can get it. We want to unlock the Ice Bolt as well. Ice Bolt is very, very useful. major benefit of this sword is that it has a lot longer, much increased length, so we can actually attack stuff from further away, which makes combat a lot easier. So we're gonna pop up this way. And we're gonna check this box. Aura gem. That'll be really nice if we get shield. I much prefer to get shield, just because shield is one of the strategies I like to use for the final boss fight. Uses shield to its fullest extent. We found a lot of those thus far. Ow. Yeah, I do a parry strat for the final boss sometimes, and the shield makes that A, possible to do, but B, makes the fight a lot easier all around. If you can parry. Alright. Normally I don't run through here because it's dangerous, but it seems like we gotta get a handle on this. Ow. Mean. I also use slightly non-standard controls. Mostly because the standard controls do not work well with that particular parry strat, so... Would you get down? There we go. Another box over in this corner up here. Money! Money is always useful. Ow. Grab this, and that should be the last item in this area. It is. Looks like we have successfully fully traversed this area. So we're going on to a place called West Garden. West Garden is, it's kind of what you'd expect. It's just an area that's got some water in it. It's also got a small boss fight. I guess technically it is a boss fight, but it feels more like a mini boss fight. Although not the first time you get there. The first time you get there, it's a little daunting. But it's going to give us some key information that we don't have. Specifically, it's going to let us open up the second bell tower, and get into the temple that's going to teach us where our Laurel is. Lower mountain, path of the hero. That would be the grapple beam, the grapple hook that I got. Grapple beam. Okay, pop over here. That one. Okay, so we want to go around this way. There's another box over here. Another set of pages we don't need. There are only 3 sets of pages that are actually useful for our needs. One teaches us Holy Cross, one that teaches us prayer, and one that teaches us how to do the Ice Bolt. And we're also going to stop at this shop over here. Mostly because I want to buy some of the items I've been passing up. We got some cash on hand now, so... Definitely the scavenger mask. That's incredibly important, and I think we're probably going to grab both these fairies. We're only missing, at this point, 4 more of them. Oh, we're going to swap out for that. You can fire the magic rod a lot more often than you can fire the shotgun, because it fires like 8 projectiles to the single projectile you get off of magic wand. Orange ring apparel. That's also very important. We haven't had any card slots yet, though. That's a little disappointing. Please stop. Thank you. I will say, I'm not used to going this far without finding the laurel. Usually the laurel is a very large speed boost. Might be here, might be somewhere else, but we will learn soon enough. As soon as we finish this area, we'll have an idea as to where that is. Going this way. Hey, our red key. So we only need one more key for us to be able to open the final boss fight. We also need prayer. That's another thing we need before we can do that. So that's going to be something we have to seek out along the way. But yeah, we're only missing the green key. And that's kind of how this game goes. You tend to like stumble upon the keys rather than specifically seeking them out. But we can absolutely seek out that last one. We know where the shrines are. The shrines are going to tell us where that key is going to be. Basically, 3 of the shrines will tell you where advancement items are, things that you need to complete the game. The other 3 will tell you where the quest hexagons are, or questagons as they're called. I think that's just the term the randomizer community uses, but yeah. So typically, it'll give you those 3 bits of information. Once you've found all 6 of those items, though, the shrines give you another hint. In that case, they're giving the hint of where you can find the specific relics that will let you fight the boss with all of your bonus upgrades. Obviously, we're not going to worry so much about that right now. More important that we find our key items than it is that we have those relics. And the only relic we absolutely want to have is the attack relic. We can do without. I have, 3 of the 5 items I use typically for my backup strat for not having relic. So, we got options. Okay, cool. That guy's done. Can't get that one yet. Those guys are done. Another HP offering. Yeah, it's super adorable, the fact that the sword is so oversized. The air sword is also adorably oversized. It's super cute. Open up. 15, 14, alright. Gonna grab this one, just for a quick heal. Hopefully, we'll find, again, something we need. Laurel or prayer. Really the big things we're looking for right now. And then we'll find the green key. In due time. The only thing we don't want to see is green key and rooted ziggurat. Because that's a pretty deep dive to go for any item. More MP berries. What do you got? Top of the mountain is Allure. Okay, so we don't have to do the golden cross code for that. The golden path, as it were. Because that would just give us Allure. And that code is... You've seen me make mistakes putting in codes tonight. That code is... I want to say like 70 or 80 inputs. It's a lot. Love that code. I don't know why, but that's the one that I just never have trouble with. Pages 4 and 5, also not what we're looking for. Another flask. Glad they take that. Alright, so we did not find anything incredibly important in here aside from the key. We're gonna pop down here, and we're gonna heal real quick. And then we're gonna fight the boss. Again, I typically like to have, I don't know, some other bonuses for this. We are going to definitely burn a little bit on defense there. And we're going to... actually... use the dagger for this. Freezing him is going to be way more useful, and we'll do that. Burn a pepper. Ow. Okay. Well, that was mean. We're ditching Muffling Bell for that. So that was the Orange Ring of Peril, as I mentioned earlier. Let's see how much damage that Orange Ring of Peril actually helps us with. We're gonna do this. Pop that there. We're gonna take some intentional hits, folks. Oh, we're staggering him, actually. I don't know if we necessarily need that. There we go. Orange Ring of Peril is incredibly useful for that reason alone. It does lots of damage. Cool, cool, cool. We're gonna grab a chest on the way out here. Just not anything useful. But the most important thing is coming right up here. It's gonna be our second bell tower. You need to open the bell towers in order to get into the sealed temple, unless you have the laurel, in which case you can go in the back way. The unintended back way. Boop. Still pretty much on pace for what I expect of this. So that's always good. We're gonna pop into there now, and we're going to figure out where our laurel is, and then immediately go get it. I'm just gonna put money down that it's probably on, I'm assuming it's probably gonna be beneath the well, or, probably beneath the well. Swamp! Okay, so I really should have done Swamp earlier. Runeseeker sword upgrade on Forest Grey Path, we don't really care about that. Oh. There, missed the one. There we go. So, Swamp is our next path. Like, there's no question about it. That's exactly where we're going. So we're gonna get our level 4 sword. And we're gonna get the laurel from there. Yeah, it'll be abundantly clear why I don't like Swamp, and why I avoid doing it as much as possible. Between the Swamp and Rooted Ziggurat are the places that are the hardest to navigate in this game. Specifically, the path down to Swamp, the quarry, path down to, Rooted Ziggurat, the whole quarry section, is very difficult to navigate. There's lots of enemies, and they are not the easiest things to take out. Having Magic Wand helps, but it's definitely better to avoid doing that if possible. What do you get? Shield's in the quarry. Okay. So if I want the shield, I definitely gotta go to the quarry. We're probably heading there anyway, just to figure out where our last key is. Firebombs. We will know exactly which box is our laurel based on the color of it. If it's visible, and we see it, like, bright blue, like that, that's the laurel. And now you see why it's super useful. We got the zoomies in the best possible way. We are going to swap this back to Muffling Bell. Fox go zoom. Fox go zoom very fast. Alright. We got prayer. That was another one of our key items we need. Oh, this is... It looks like everything is in Swamp. Hey, sorry, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Just gonna freeze that guy. I don't want to fight him. Mysterious and mean tentacles. Not gonna mess with those things. There are also ghosts here, and the ghosts are mean. They attack. They just like swipe attack thing that does lots of damage. This swamp is filled with all sorts of nasty critters that just want to do us harm. I hope it doesn't come to bite me in the butt, but we are going to bypass doing the golden skulls right now. Because they're not fun. One of the least fun things in this area. We'll grab that fairy. Oop. Knowing my luck, the sword is going to be in golden skulls. So if we want to do this quick and easy, definitely need Ice Bolt as well. For the final boss fight. If we're not doing Attack Relic, but I think we're going to do Attack Relic anyway. Oh hey, you're visible now. Neat. Yeah, they like to do that. That's why I don't like the ghosts. They are, in fact, jerks. Alright, so the IV is useful for if you need more stamina, which... Hey, there's our sword upgrade. We are now using the best sword in the game. This is the Air Sword. It has a couple of distinct advantages, the most important of which is it goes through things, so they can't use shields. They just can't block stuff. Card slots. You're gonna sock it in Mask right away. Yeah, so we just really changed everything with this this last set of items we found. Yep. Hop. Come on. There it is. Just some pals. It's the 4 golden skulls. Now we're gonna drop this ladder over here because, like with Dark Souls games, shortcuts are important. This one's one we definitely want to grab. And now we can see the power of prayer in this game. Prayer allows us to turn on certain things. Specifically, it's almost like a power source. Kinda interesting. So we're gonna go do that real quick. And grab our broom, because we can teleport now. And teleporting is infinitely faster than running around, dashing, than running around doing the regular run kind of thing. So this is us turning on the power supply here in case we have to go to Cathedral. I don't think we do, but it's always good to have turned on. Alright, so these weird random items we're finding, all of those are hidden secrets in the game. You find them by doing codes in specific areas. They are, like, they're some of the most hidden things in the game. In this, to give them some kind of, like, I don't know, gravity, make them useful. They also impart upon us special bonuses. So, like, I haven't actually used any stamina upgrades, but I've gotten enough of those items that give me a stamina boost that I'm doing substantially stronger than I normally would be. Same for our MP. We've got a lot of MP boost that way. We're gonna pop it here. Yep. Thank you. Hourglass, which is, unfortunately, basically completely useless. Okay, green key is in Quarry. So now we know we are going to have to do Quarry, but we are pretty much go mode at this point. I don't love fighting without the upgrades. We're close to go mode. I want to have attack before I do that, so I can do some low health strats. We've got MP Relic as well, so that's the big one that's going to let us do multiple freezes. And we've got Dagger Strap, which is important to that strategy as well. Basically, we're going to go in there with the Dagger equip, with some MP berries, Dagger Strap-On, which makes us cast faster. Specifically cast Ice faster. And our Big Honkin' Sword. If we use that with Peril Ring, we should be able to do enough damage that we can get through this without too much of a problem. We'll also pop a Pepper before we fight that. So really, we're kind of just there. Just gonna be getting the Attack Relic, which, you know, again, takes a minute. You have to find that. Once we find this green key, we should be able to check those specific spots. We'll have all of our key items that we need. What I want to find mostly is Ice Bolt. That's a much more efficient freeze. Especially since we have a speedrunner code that was added by the developers. Initially, Ice Beam only cost 1 MP, which was kind of a design mistake. It made the game way too easy. When they removed it, it substantially changed the speedrun, because they could no longer keep the final boss frozen in perpetuity. So, the developers were kind enough to add that back in as a second code. So it's a code we can use that will give us a minute and some seconds, I think, of the ability to make that cast cost 1 MP. Which is absolutely incredible. So basically costs the same as the regular Magic Wand attack. With the added bonus of it freezes the boss. Snowy Tree. Which Snowy Tree? Where is the Snowy Tree? There it is. More manual pages. The only thing manual pages do, if they are not the ones that specifically give us abilities, manual pages, if you collect all of them, allow you to bypass the final boss. It's a mechanic from the vanilla game, so typically during these we don't see a full collection of items. Oh, actually that's not so bad to have. We're gonna use the gun for anything, but now that we've got the sword, we're basically just gonna use that for most stuff. Alright, so now we are currently looking for a chest that is green. That green chest is going to... Let's make sure Muffling Bell is on. We want to do... let's do Inverted Ash, and obviously we gotta leave that on right there. Oh, also we should definitely have that. Fighting stuff from a distance in this area is very important. So, you see a green chest. That's what we're looking for. There are a lot of chests in this area. That's kind of underselling it. There are, what, 28? Overworld itself only has 50, including all the codes, so really it's the second most populous area for chests, and a lot of them are just kind of hidden behind our architecture and hidden spots. No, don't rest there. I don't want to bring those things back. It's fine. We're going to check the most obvious place, which is this thing over here, because we're going to have to check from the actual monument itself anyway. The shrine, rather. You, stop it. There's a reason why I don't like Quarry, everyone. It's this kind of crap. Just constantly this kind of crap. That would have been a lot harder if I wasn't using the magic wand for the entirety of that area. That's not what we want to see, but that's fine. We already got Overworld for that. We also did go to the lab. I'm gonna guess Attack Relic is probably in lab. That's what makes the most sense to me, honestly. Seldom you get away with not doing lab. But with our current loadout, getting to lab is basically free. Alright, Alright, we're gonna go check down here and we're gonna unlock a quick shortcut. There's no reason not to. That green. That might actually be... Nope. Cool chest. It's fine. We got frozen. Right, we're gonna do this sort of in the intended path. As soon as we find the green key, though, we are piecing out of here. I would love to find a shield, too. I'm not going to say no to shield. But... Ooh, big chunk of money. Also break all of the... Yeah, we got 4 FGs. Actually not that many. Yeah, trying to compete with guys that have actual sniper rifles is not the most fun thing in the world. Okay, we're gonna grab an MP berry. Or HP berry. And... What's that using for us? It's the, this is the magic wand. There's our shield. We will definitely socket the aura gem then, and do the parry strat if we get to the final boss in time. Yep, so... We don't have to do the parry strat, but it's also the fastest way I've found to do it, so... I do it. I think, if I remember correctly... Yes. Almost walked past one of these checks. You are... Flask shard. This one over here. Back here. Yeah, this key's probably going to be further down in. It's unfortunately how these are. Always the last place you check. Go over this way and bypass a little bit of the searching. Where is it? Oh, it's here. It's here somewhere. It's just... This chest, for some reason, is always a pain in the butt for me to find. I know it's here. There it is. Yeah, it's... Every time. I don't know why. It's just that chest is always an absolute pain to line up with. Is that our questagon? Nope. Okay, so that guy's done. We've basically done all of this. I think we've taken care of the entire top section at this point. Oh, also, fun fact for regular viewers, I finally fixed the, Fuzzy Pickles. It actually works the way it's supposed to now. I kept forgetting to start the replay buffer, and without the replay buffer, it doesn't work. So that was my fault. I need to make sure I start that every time I start the stream. In fact, I'm just gonna set a macro to turn it on every time that I start the stream. Because replay buffer is good. Always good to have. So, fixing problems. Fixing problems I accidentally caused. Is there... Yes, there's a hidden chest back here. Ice bolts. Heck freaking yeah. Alright, we don't even need, most of the stuff I would use for these strats. We've got all of the best stuff. I just got punched. Okay. Oh, I have a Discord server. Yeah, just type !Discord. Yeah, keep it. It's not super active, but there's stuff for just all sorts of things in there. usually I'll post stuff like things we're planning to do, when the streams are starting, different community challenge stuff I work on, although I haven't really been doing as much of that lately, for a couple reasons. I will be doing some more of that in the future. Mostly because the last one I did I never actually finished, so I need to go back and do that, and I've been putting it off. Alright, so get some MP berries. Where is this questagon? I am still shocked that we haven't found it yet. We're gonna take off inverted ash, swap that for that. And I should probably save my fire for... Yeah, those guys are mean. I don't like them. I have so much trouble fighting those things when I don't take them out from a distance. They are easily my least favorite monsters in this game. Hey, Copymancer! I don't know if you caught what I was saying earlier, but I finally fixed Fuzzy Pickles, so that works now properly. Also, welcome to the evening. Just doing some more Tunic. Doing what is probably going to be a marathon submission video. So, if this goes well, we're kind of approaching around where I figured this would take us to do, and we've got so much stuff that I might forego getting attack relic and just do my parry strat. We'll see where the evening takes us with that, but really, once we get this questagon, we have everything we need to beat the final boss. I might just use the speedrunner strat. There we go. Much better. And there's one back here. Yes, there's one back along this section right here. Cool. Yes, this is definitely the lowest part of this. There it is. There is our green questagon. Alright, we're here. I think I'm going to take a minute and grab the rest of these checks. I don't see a reason to not do it. We're close by. There's a chance that it could be the attack relic, so there's no reason to not do it. You know what? I think we'll do the Ice Bolt strat. Yeah, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. Oh, they're finally adding free enterprise to Archipelago. Heck yeah! There are so many boxes in that game. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I have been waiting for that for a long time. Free Enterprise is one of my favorite games. It was the first randomizer ever ran for an event. With my wonderful friend Natara, who is absolutely amazing. Okay, so we're gonna now put the title screen, save us a bit of time. Alright, we're gonna do a strat that is, ill-advised, but we're still gonna do it anyway. In which I don't actually go and get the attack relic, I'm going to just... I'm gonna do a thing I probably shouldn't do. We have the MP relic, so we can cast magic a lot more often. I'm going to do the speedrunner strat of just using Ice Bolt. Because we have so many MP bonuses, and we've got the relic, I think that's probably going to be enough for us to do this easily enough. Alright, so let's just top up on everything. Make sure we're good to go. We are topped up on MP. Oh, I probably should have entered in the code for... There we go. So let's see if I can do this in one, y'all. this is actually not the speedrun strat. The speedrun strat is... typically what you just do is freeze, attack, attack, freeze, attack, attack, freeze, attack, attack, freeze, so on and so forth. Yeah, that was... probably should have done that. We're not doing enough damage at this point with that strat. So we'll I think, honestly, I'm gonna go check those spots for the attack relic. We could do it. I could try and grind against that, but I don't think it's worth the time and effort to do it. Especially when we can check all of the spots for that so quickly. Alright, come on. Catch up to me. Good job. Yeah, it'll take us maybe 5 minutes to check for those spots, figure out where things are, and grab them. And if it's lower rooted ziggurat, then we definitely won't actually go get it. We will continue on using the non-attack relic strats. There's probably more than a few places where we can find codes we haven't entered in, things that we might want to do in these areas. Hero relic is in lab. Let's just check the actual grave sites real quick. We're not doing lab, definitely. Our HP relic is there, and there's an attack relic boost there, but not what we actually need. Alright, so we're going to be doing a lot of teleporting now. We're going back up the mountain, y'all. Back to Quarry, where we were. So, again, we found all of the items that were pertinent to beating the game. Therefore, we can go and check those shrines for where we might find certain relics. There are all total 6 shrines, only one of them we do not have access to right now. We don't have access to it because it is in lab. So if we don't find it, we know that the one we're looking for is in lab. But again, it's one of 6 relics, meaning we're much more likely to find it in the other sections before we find it. So we'll see. I am not concerned. It could also be in Frog Domain. If it's in Frog Domain, it's going to be a bit of a hike, but... they seem wholly unconcerned with us running around. Alright. And that's an overworld. And that's the one we wanted to get. Good. We don't really care about the HP relic. Our health in that fight is not that important. Defense relic isn't that important either. It is good to note as well, the timer that's displaying on screen is loadless. So, for purposes of measuring the actual speed run, they use loadless times to make it more fair. Yeah, we have the MP relic. The HP relic is the one that I was talking about. I might have misspoken there. We are gonna go check. Going back to the swamp, y'all. Again, this seed is also going a little bit longer than I would have expected. My average runtime for these is somewhere between 130 and 145, with the ability shuffle turned on. So we're not that far off. I'm just used to them being more on the lower side of things. This also did not include us having to do Cathedral or Rooted Ziggurat, which, again, I would absolutely have someone doing vetting for this HP relic. This one I don't think is the HP relic, but we're gonna check anyway, because why not? Nope, it's some money. But we're saving time with the torch teleports too, so. Alright, up next on our list of things to check, we are going to go to West Garden. There's a relic check there. Or a hero's grave check. And given how many we've checked thus far, we really only have 2 more that are open, and then we know we'll have to go and do lab, which will take a couple seconds. We've got to activate a couple pillars. So we might have a worst case scenario, but that's fine. Defense relic is beneath the fortress. Okay. Might as well grab that while we're here. Alright. So we got one more to check. We're going to check that right now. We're going to go to an area we didn't see earlier, which is the fortress. Fortress is pretty straightforward. And we're not going to do any of it. We're going straight for the hero's grave. SP relic. We have to go into the library. Can you please stop? Okay, fine. Whatever. It's fine. So let's go to the lab. That's going to take us, again, probably like a couple minutes to do. I probably could have teleported there, but that's fine. So because we are in this area, we're going to have to activate a few things we passed up earlier. We didn't have prayer to turn them on when we were there, so we're going to have to do them now. Yep, up there. Sorry, lizard dude. There's only one more item in Atoll. We're going to grab that before we leave too. So, just to cover all bases. Come on. Can you stop? Thank you. Normally I don't like beating up on these little crab guys, but they can be quite annoying when trying to activate these pillar thingies. Alright. Next stop, we got one more on the other side of this map to activate. Actually, 2 more. We got one over here, which we were at earlier. And then we got one more a little bit further over. Yeah, we got the mask on, so normally that shouldn't affect us, but it does because of certain things. We're gonna grab that. Other apparel on. We don't really need the mask for anything at this point. But knowing my luck, it's probably in Quarry, and I just didn't grab it when I was down there, which would have been a mistake, but we'll see. Yep, crap. There we go. That's why you always have magic wand taken out before you do that. It's not fun. Alright, and we're going to activate this with prayer. And it's going to take us to the lab. You have to activate all of those pillars in order to activate that, which, you know, part of the base game. We can do lab rug, but we're not going to bother with that just yet until we know there's a reason to. Where's our attack relic? In Cathedral. Alright. That's less than ideal. Alright, so we're going to Cathedral. Again, we kind of bypassed going to Cathedral earlier on. So we'll go take care of that now then. This is definitely going over the normal estimate I have. Typically, like I said, it's like 145 max, but we get some bad luck, and it happens. I don't know why I'm bothering with this. Probably just head on straight to Cathedral, but, you know. Got the potion relic anyway. That's, the least effective and least useful of the potions. Of the relics, rather. Alright. Is that already activated? Shouldn't be already activated. But it looks like it is, so... Sure. I didn't actually power them up, I only turned on the one, so we gotta go do a different one. This would be the fastest one to take to get there. There's one more, actually two more we need to turn on, I think. Pretty sure it's two more. Yeah, like I said, unfortunate that this kind of went the way it did. But again, this is also what vetting seeds is for, so keep that in mind when looking through the marathon submission. That again, any that I would do would definitely be vetted for time and all of that. And I'm reasonably sure I can ask the Tunic speedrunning community if they'd be interested in doing some randomizer vetting for me. So that's good. Always good to have that kind of stuff in line. This is not the right way. This is not the right way. I immediately just sort of, blank mind went straight for the wrong section. What we want to do is we want to go to the alt. We want to go through the front door rather than the altar. Alright, yeah, go. This. Come on. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like it was a good run. There was a lot of interesting stuff to find. But I would much prefer if we just had the had this go a little bit faster. Oof. On the plus side, though, we should be able to activate the doors activated. We should be able to activate this thing over here. And then take that ladder up, avoiding all of the other holes in the process. Are you kidding me? Right there at the end. Super, super rude. Yeah, opening that door is typically the one thing that's the most important with this. It makes it a lot faster to get around this whole area. Shot me off the ladder. Really? Yeah, that's... Yeah. Alright, we're going back there, so we can go back up in the cathedral. That was deeply unfortunate. Again, I was autopiloting the wrong direction in. So used to when I have to go there, I go that direction. Typically, like Cathedral Gauntlet is... If it's going to hide something in a terrible location, it's typically Cathedral Gauntlet, which takes a lot of time to do. And Cathedral, by the way, is one of the most incredibly weird atmospheric areas in this game. It's really fun the first time you go through it in the base game. There we go. Yeah, the next activation point is over here. Yeah, those things have a lot of health. Don't know why they have so much health, but they do. We're gonna grab this right here. I don't want to have to run back. Run back for that would be devastatingly long. There's some money. That leads to this section down here. Okay, cool. We know that that's not our attack relic. Wanted to double check that. Okay, so path through here. There are a handful of boxes to check in all of these areas. There's our attack relic. Cool. We can get the heck out of here. Alright, so this is going to be a very different fight than the one we saw last time. We're going to just burn a pepper right here. And we're going to turn on our Holy Cross code. Start the fight. And grab that. Initiate peril. Yeah. We're gonna heal. Normally I wouldn't heal, but I don't want to risk this. Yep. Yep. Whoops. Alright. Okay. Do this again. We've still got pepper, so we're gonna burn another pepper. And we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do a re-enter of our code. Take the hit. Okay, cool. That's what we want. There we go. That's time. Yeah, so that was longer than I wanted that to be by a substantial margin. Again, that's what vetting is for. So, otherwise, it was a good run. We got to showcase a lot of the different areas. But yeah, that's good for that for the moment. After the break, I'm gonna come back with probably something else. I might actually do another run at Haiku, possibly. But yeah, 60% is pretty okay for bad luck, definitely. Normally you can get it done in under that. There are a couple things that just did not go our way. But other than that, that was pretty good. I think we did pretty decent. So, I'm gonna take a quick break, be right back, and then I think we're probably gonna do some Haiku the Robot. Just because it's fun, and it's quick, and it should be interesting. So, I will see y'all on the other side of the break. Be back in, like, maybe 5-ish minutes. Enjoy the clip show, y'all. Eventually they'll run out of guys, right? It is 4-on-1, which is not bad. Whoa, wait, how'd they die? So that we can go out Business Center to get to Criteria. Or get to, Torian, rather. Yeah, I honestly cannot believe that I got that. Gotta do mirror clip. Like that, and I think that's just right in. Got it, first try, nice. Up to there. Flip us through the wall here, and we are in Ice Palace. So Alcatraz Escape is on this part right here. You can go in without bombs, but you can't get out without bombs. So the idea was you can do a series of wall jumps over here, back and forth, and then, oh, I got it. First attempt, but I didn't do the check. Oh, that hurts. Nope. That's toast. This is not really salvageable. Hey, got it! Hell yeah. I got it in one, heck yeah. So, I wanted to show off a thing. Obviously Silver Dwarf, you know what this is. Yeah, so this is some artwork. I now actually have a background, and, all that kind of stuff. And, yeah, it looks absolutely awesome. Silver, once again, thank you for your hard work on this. It looks amazing. Um, I've been putting in a couple little things here and there just to kind of make it work with some like weird, some transitions and stuff, some backgrounds. So when I make the rando for this, I'll fix that. That's right, I'm gonna make the rando for this game. The top. So 100%, I gotta make sure they see at least this clip. So if someone would do me a kindness of clipping this, so we have some video to show them like of what's happening with this. Top of the screen. See the little thing going across the top where the UI is? But it was illegal to kick a Bengal tiger. And I'm reasonably sure it's illegal to kick a tiger. So when I make the rando for this, I'll fix that. That's right, I'm gonna make the rando for this game. It won't trigger the timer on that, so the next time I have access to regular floors, they become sticky. They become sticky. Again. This is a terrible place for for stinky floors. Alright, we're gonna try something different. Nope. That's toast. This is not really salvageable. Hey, got it! Hell yeah. So Alcatraz Escape is on this part right here. You can go in without bombs, but you can't get out without bombs. So the idea was you can... Hey, folks, I am back. Let me turn on game audio real quick. There we go. Game audio's on. So yeah, we're doing Haiku the Robot. I have a couple of... I want to get better at this run. That's like the main thing I want to do. So I'm going to do this a bit more. Haiku's an awesome robot. Haiku the Robot. Rando. Yes, this isn't going to be more like... This is going to be more of a casual learning session kind of thing. I turned on a couple things I don't normally have on for the logic, so it can say whether or not things are in logic for certain things. And the randomizer will take these into consideration, saying that I can or can't do them. So it's going to be a little more complicated than last time. And also, we're not running this with some extra bonus stuff that I wasn't supposed to have. Because we have the debug turned on for that. So with that, I think we're good to start up a new run. Just go over here. Oh, I should probably turn my inputs back on so y'all can see what I'm putting in. There it is. Those should be behind the clip show. There we go. Alright, y'all. So let me just clear that and clear that. We are going to start up normal. We're definitely not doing corrupt because corrupt is really, really hard. So we're going to start this up in... Well, let me actually get my timer set back up. Just doing some internal timing for me at this point, so we're going to do a reset on that. And we're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. 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 There we go. Alright, also, actually, we're gonna just pause this for half a second on my side as well. We're gonna do some palette randomization, because we can. I want to look for... Actually, that should be good. We have a fully randomized palette now, which is really cool. Where did we start? We started here. So I think we're gonna go back this way. There's like one we can check over here. It's a little pink. It's pretty pink. I kind of like that it's this like bright-ass shade of pink. Electromagnetism, that's our first major movement ability. So we stick to walls now. And that opens up a whole bunch of checks. And we're going to take that immediately into a boss fight. We don't usually have to do this boss fight. It's only like 4 checks that it opens up, but it's here. I figure we might as well do it. It's early on. And one of the ones behind it was seen as one of the earliest available, which means it's probably something decent. And I'm going to just bounce off this guy like it's my job. We don't have Agile Alloy or our range extender, which typically makes this a lot easier. Yeah. Well, it's fine. Yeah, juggling on top of enemies is only really viable once you've got Agile Alloy or the range extender, because that'll let you get off attacks faster than you fall, essentially. With either increased range or with just being able to swing faster. Yeah, this guy's actually kind of easier if you don't do the bouncing. If you do the bouncing, he basically just constantly goes up and down and moves around. This, he actually has a pattern. there are definitely built-in protections to stop people from doing that whole thing of just bouncing. Yep. Hey, we got it. Bye-bye, magnet. Fun fact, normally the thing after this guy is electromagnetism, so... it's normally what you find here. Adjustable wrench! Awesome. Adjustable wrench is really nice. Yeah, we did that without getting hit, and I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, this game is... I'm not gonna say this game is the most incredible game on the planet, but I really, really like it, and I'm super happy to get the ability to have the ability to do the randomizer like this. I do have to talk to the person who made the randomizer about a thing that I think would be really cool to add to it. But I also don't want to, you know, not volunteer someone to do more work, but like just throw ideas at someone that's not soliciting them, so it's kind of hard to gauge when I should or shouldn't ask for this kind of stuff, but I really think this would benefit from an all bosses mode. Post car battery lever, got it. So that's open now. Still figuring out what levers open what areas. So that's still a work in progress. It's there. So usually levers are pretty good to have. Some of those doors that they open up are really nice. And car battery is the next boss on our list anyway, so... car battery's not that hard of a boss fight. At least didn't seem that way. Yeah, we're gonna go do that then. And up we go! Not super useful. That's you. Spare parts. We are going into a shop, so spare parts are definitely useful. Bulb hive lever. Don't really need to worry about... Steamtown engine lever. Eh. Bulb hive lever's fine. Fortunately, it put us close to the start, so we get a lot of access to easy items. And electromagnetism opens up a lot of options for that. What do we get? Tungsten steel, that is pretty decent to pick up. And I'm gonna have spare parts so we can buy that lever as well, so I think we're gonna probably buy that. More lore and more money. There's more up there to get. We're gonna go up. We're gonna buy that lever and then we're gonna go up. Yeah, I definitely see why people like this game. I know why I like it. It's a nice distillation of the Metroidvania style. It's done very well. It's cute. And it's fun. It's very well designed, well balanced. And also, it kind of leans into that whole, like 2-bit aesthetic. but not quite. Like, it didn't go hard into it like Gato Roboto did. Which, I mean, I like I like Gato Roboto, but that is very, very, crunchy, as it were. Hey, it's Rusty. Hi, Rusty. What's going on, buddy? Oh, parts, thank you. I appreciate that, Rusty. Yep, nope. Really need the double jump to get that. This is not technically in logic. We'll just bypass that. More parts. Also more parts. More lore. And I'm gonna guess more parts. More parts. Alright, so that's, so far that's not a lot of, not a lot of good stuff there. We'll find more stuff soon, though. Sure. There's 2 checks over here to grab. Eventually, I hope to learn enough that I don't need to use the Rando map. That's gonna be probably a little ways off, though. This is a brand new Rando for me, so learning it is a little, not the easiest thing. Self-detonation is deeply important, though. That's gonna let us use Power Bomb without having Power Bomb. The red chip socket, but we don't have any red chips, so it doesn't matter. Whole lot of nothing. Also, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun thus far. Usually is. It's always good to be able to have fun time streaming with folks. Ah. Alright, we're gonna go do the long way around, because that's only accessible from this side and requires electromagnetism, so we got it. Do it. You can also do it with the hook and string, but it's not as easy. More parts. Okay, what do you more parts? It's big on giving us parts right now. Shockwave. Alright, another one of the power bomb things. I think that just gives a stronger blast off of the power bomb. Body modifier, heck yeah. We got Morph Ball, y'all. And the Golden Crest Whistle. Get out of there. What are you doing? Protector's Capsule, which would be nice if we do get blue, but we don't have that, so... Yeah, we're just not going to bother with this because we don't have hook and string, we don't have the other stuff to do that, so we're just going to pass it on up. Oh. We got a heal down here and a save, so we're gonna go use that. I think there's a heal and save down here. Should be. No, yeah, there is, but it's not quite where I thought it was. It's over here. Okay, so we can fight the battery, and that's gonna lead us to a bunch of checks, so we definitely want to do that. Let's go teach this battery who's boss, y'all. Yeah, definitely not what you're supposed to do there. You're supposed to, like, jump on the walls and stuff. It's a friendly dumpster battery terminal thing. Ah, that was not great. Yeah, because we're not playing with the debug on, we don't drop our money. That's just not a thing this game does. Without the debug. Okay. And a boop. And a boop. And a boop. Could you please break? Thank you. This battery's kind of a dick. There we go. Bye-bye, battery. And we got some spare parts out of that. That was not ideal. Let's repair. I don't want to die. Normally that's like the thing you're supposed to be doing a lot more of, but I just kind of don't. Okay, so we got some lore dump. Lever. There's 2 more to check up here as we go along. Ah, crap. That was so bad. Such a waste of money. Oh, actually, let's go back this way. We can think... I don't know. It's not where I thought it was. It's fine. I thought that was where you get the gold crest whistle from the guy, but I was incorrect about that. Again, we're learning. This will be fun. Shouldn't take me more than like an hour and a half. This game actually is incredibly quick. Once you know what you're doing, you can kind of get by only really killing 3 bosses and by bypassing a lot of the challenge, like traversing the surface and skipping a lot of the, like, required area stuff. Auto modifier, which we are definitely putting on the moment that I get out of here. For some reason, I'm not in the habit of doing the thing I usually do, which is turning on body modifier constantly. There we go. And we'll repair so we don't die. Pinions is dangerous because I don't know that I can get out of pinions. So we can't save once we're in here. Because of this. That closed-in section. Because if we don't find a way out of pinions once we're in here, we get kinda screwed. It's like if we don't find the clock, we don't find the other stuff. Hey, Limerick. What's going on, buddy? Hey, our agile alloy. Ah, I fell. Crap. Oh. Access that. That. String and hook. Nice. Okay, we're gonna do this fight, which is actually really quite easy. I had so much trouble with this fight the first time I did it, and now it just feels incredibly easy. Yep. Showed that guy his boss. Alright, we got one more check to do in here, and then we're going to get out of here by self-destructing. Unfortunately, we're going to lose some scrap in the process, but unless this is clock, we're kind of stuck here if we don't. Yep. Crap. There we go. Okay, ferromagnetic. So there's nothing else for us to get here. I don't think we can activate that top elevator section. So we're... Yeah, basically if we don't leave... actually, no, we've got hook and string. We can get if we can't get up there, we can't get up there. So we'll double check that. If we can get up there and get out, then I won't need to die, but I think we're kind of... I think we kind of have to at this point. Hook and string is really, really useful for getting around stuff quick. Yeah, because it's blocked up here, so we're going to just take the 2 hits. That's going to take us to the last place we saved at. Cool, that's done. Now with hook and string, we do a few more checks different places. Mainframe Vault's got some stuff we can check. Former core, we have a few places we can check with bombs. Actually, we gotta put some chips on. We don't have any chips on right now. Bottom modifier. You and you. And we want... Yeah, because that's just bomb emitting shockwave deals damage to enemies in nearby radius. Bombing emits a shockwave. We can't actually do that right now, so... Okay, where are we going? That's the real question. Oh, we can do this next. We've got the hook and string. Over we go. Heat treatment. Hell yeah. That opens up the furnace area to us a bit. We're gonna go do that. Oop. Well. Just wait until we get our magic back. Or not magic, our heat reduced. I don't know why I called it magic just there. Too much Tunic. Probably what it is. Nothing! Whole lot of nothing. More spare parts. What do we got over here? There it is. Also a whole lot of nothing. Oh, that's right. Can't use any of my abilities in here. I don't have the chip that lets me do that in hot areas. Basically, all heat treatment does is keep you from taking damage. Doesn't keep you from being able to overheat constantly, forever. And you are... more spare parts. Alright. Ow. That's not what I wanted to do at all. That was possibly the worst case scenario of things that could happen there. Alright, whatever. Alright, we're gonna go through this core section here. And we're gonna do that by taking... You do damage or no? Come on. There we go. Yeah, so we're not supposed to be able to do that just yet. We have a chip that lets us basically do the power bomb before we have it. Like that. Hence bypassing a whole bunch of crap that we should still be subject to. Yep, that was less than ideal. Okay, so we need to get, like, one of these over here. Come on. Over here. Come over here. Jump your butt over here, explosive battery thingy. One more. And... crap. Okay, well... we can try this again. Got one more battery in this room. Got it. Drop those. Got modifiers, so we can go through this whole section over here. Come on. Look, can you come down here? Not sure if this is close enough, but I think. Get over here. Like this. Ah, not close enough. Actually, it's that low. Let's try. I'm gonna try and get it so that it shoots the spark and have it follow me through the hole. Means I gotta wait until it's like right about there. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not supposed to be doing this. This is not in logic, but it's fun, so I'm doing it. Ah, close. So close. Ah. I don't think I can make it happen. Try it one more time. I can't get it. Nah, alright, fine. Well, it was worth a shot. It's fine. We'll wait until we get the actual bomb to get through here. But we got there ahead of time, which is nice. More spare parts. Extractor. Whatever. More spare parts. Come on, coolant. Kick in. There we go. I think this leads to a water area, which, you know, less than ideal. Coolant slobule, solubule? Sobule? Yeah, I'll go with sobule. Alright, we'll go through the heat area. That's probably the best way to go about it. Let's... Ah! Crap. Brought through so many spare parts by just not having a place to drop them for... I was thinking I probably should use that thing. I'm gonna do that real quick. It's there, might as well drop our spare parts. So we're not losing them. Why didn't I do that earlier? It's fine. All part of getting better at this game. Ow, hurtful. Nothing we want to do. I think doing these in reverse order is actually going to be easier than doing them in the right order, or in the intended initial order. Ah, crap. Crap. Tried to use the string when I didn't actually have access to it. Probably not the best idea. There it is. Space Disruptor. Alright. Space Disruptor is great to have. I think all we need is the double jump right now, and we should be completely good to clear the rest of the game. Oh, and Power Bomb. Obviously, we need Power Bomb to get through that last section down there. But that shouldn't be too hard to find. At least I don't think. Okay, yeah, going backwards through this is definitely a better idea than going forward through it. Oops. Ow. Okay, well now I know better than to jump through that fire. Come to think of it, I probably should have known better than to jump through fire to begin with. Not my brightest moment. Well, hopefully this is some useful stuff. It's just parts, and now we're gonna lose those parts if we... Actually, no, we can quit. That'll take us back to where we previously were in the incinerator. With the parts, I think? Maybe? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Did not realize that was gonna be the case. But we also just know that those are parts we don't need to worry about picking up now. We were just gonna lose most of them anyway if we died, so what was the point? Ow, hurtful. Alright, let's go up there. There's a bunch of checks we can do up there. Oh, 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 that was almost bad. That was bad. This area might actually be my least favorite area in the game. Stop it. Trying to avoid that guy and ended up taking 2 hits. All in the fire. Well, at least we got a heal here. Oh, we've got Agile Alloy. I gotta turn that on. Oh, we do have Agile Alloy on already. Never mind. Already turned on. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be able to go through here? Interesting. We'll go up and around. That's fine. Up and around. Just like something. I don't know. I got nothing. Oh. Alright. We'll piss off the bubble hive. For a power cell, that was not worth it. Very much not worth it. Nothing here. Nothing. About you. Nothing. There's also a check over here that is normally inaccessible without the space distorter. The human skull. Cool. That sucks. Okay, so we'll go up this way, past the battery. Or where the battery would have been. Blue chip socket, which is not a bad thing to have at all. Ooh, right into the side of that. Yeah, this actually doesn't take me where I thought it was going to take me. Oh well, it's fine. We'll go back around. Heck yeah. Well, I'm gonna stop and heal up quick so that I don't die and lose even more scrap. I should be able to go up and do that section up there. I mean, does it technically, do I not have what I need? Do I need double jump? I think I need double jump. Eh. Don't actually think I need it for anything there. I can bypass hook and string by having enough heat reduction and space. Yeah, what's it called? Space distorter. That's what I was thinking of. And the space distorter length increase thing. A lot of ifs, but it's definitely a way to bypass having hook and string. Yeah, so now all the bubblets here are pissed off that I killed their nest. They're all malfunctioning, doing like extra damage and spitting extra of these little smaller bubblets when they die. Let's stop at the mainframe. Charge up there. Yeah. Would love to find the clock. Also love to find another open shop, so I may have to go to the surface for that. Yeah, we'll go this way. Ah, this thing. More spare parts. Yeah, there's one check over here that I didn't get earlier, which I regret the fact that I didn't get that because it would have saved us some time. That was my own fault, Oh, it's these checks, actually. There's two of them right here. Yep. That was a lore check, and that was another lore check. That was a complete waste of money and time. That's disappointing, to say the least. Lore does absolutely nothing for us. We can open up Void Opinion's Expanse, though. Thing we can do from over here. This area is dangerous as heck with these absolutely aggravated, bubblets. Gets way more dangerous when they're pissed off. Can I not activate that? Huh. Weird. Thought I could. Well, we've got factory. It's fine. Don't think we have all the stuff to activate everything in factory, but we can get through a lot of it. And we can unlock a save spot in here. Is that open already, or I have to go around? Probably have to go around. I don't think this door is open. I know we did get a factory door somewhere, so... It is open. Excellent. Nice little shortcut, saves us some time. What do we got over here? Nothing. Sunken key lever, more lore. Alright, that's fine. Let's do more exploration over here. Infinity Edge. Infinity Edge is useful for doing a bit more damage during fights. Can't go through there. Alright, well, we'll repair. So I don't die if I get hit. Lever! It's garbage. Really need the clock. If I had the clock, I could get past some of this stuff without having to worry about it, but... Well, that sucks. That's what I wanted to do. Oop. Yeah, we were at 0 health anyway, it's fine. Or at 0 spare parts, so... Not a big loss there. Ah! Oh, at max heat. That's not great. Well, let's wait until our heat goes down so we can get across. This is leading us into a fight, though. A fight that, well, I probably won't take damage on. Does kind of suck. Ah. Oh well. One check, but it's also behind a boss, so it probably is... I'm guessing boss checks have a bit more weight to them. I don't actually know that off the top of my head, though. It's kind of a thing I'm assuming. There was a check right there, I just didn't do. It's one hit. It's fine. Yeah, it's not. We're not gonna worry about that right now. It's one check. I'm not too concerned about it. There's other ones we can and probably should be doing for this. You know, one more attempt. One more attempt doesn't hurt. He's well full health this time. There, full health wasn't even needed. That's a lot of spare parts. Wow, that just... Nope. Not great. Okay, so that's still... Yeah. No path through there. Gonna go deposit all of those, and then we're going to... And we're gonna go check out the other side of factory. I think right now we can get up to... Yeah, we can get up there, so we can do one of the creators at this point. Oh, yeah, we'll do that. We'll go up this way. Oh, but if we can't get past the... Can't get past the gates here, that means we're gonna have to go around, which means going up to the surface. Alright, so in order to get to that creator, we're gonna have to go to the surface, but we're gonna check all of these first. It seems like a good idea to go around this way, do all of these, and then go back up to the top. Dorito! Am I yelling Dorito? Must have missed something involving Dorito, but it's fine. That... Ah! Electric orbs. Not super necessary. Ow. We're gonna take our time and not die. That's the goal. And you know what? No reason, Dorito? I'll accept that. Doritos don't always need a reason. Are you kidding me? Alright, well. It's fine. Let's do it again. It's a little harder with the increased logical assumptions. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. I appreciate the fact that it's got a little more challenge to it than it was previously. I mean, what, we've been running for about an hour since break. I mean, we're definitely making progress. I'll tell you, we're not quite there yet, but we are definitely on the way to being done at this point. Magnetic footing, nice to have, but not great. Back. Alright, cool. Gonna pop up this way. There's a couple of things. Oh, wait, no. Ah! Yeah, we want to just get up this way. Ah! No. Don't want to die! Don't wanna die. Defeated. Tonight is my night for underestimating how long stuff's gonna take. Clearly. But on the plus side, tomorrow's the last day I work for the week, which is nice. And I have a marathon run tomorrow evening. It's on really late, so probably not a lot of people are gonna see it, but it is what it is. I signed up giving them that time, so I figured it'd be fine. Clock. Oh, thank friggin' yeah, clock. And access to pinions. Nice. Yeah, so we're just gonna... Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. But it don't matter, because we can get basically wherever the hell we want to go. With the train. Train doesn't actually have open spots at this point yet, because we haven't gone to any of the other terminals, but... It's fine. It's fine. Because we can do some stuff that's actually useful with this. Yeah, what do you got to sell? 'Cause sure you've got something useful. Blue socket we definitely want. Abandoned waste incinerator lever, nope. Liquid coolant we definitely want. Pure athlete drops an electric spark that deals damage, of course. Yeah, go with that. Talk to Rusty, get some additional parts. Talk to you and her hand in those fragments. Think I have enough for another one already? I think I found more than, No, actually, I only found 3. Thought I found 6. Yeah, well. And did we unlock Pinion's Expanse? No, we didn't, because we've got to actually go there while we have clock unlocked to get the train station. That's fine, though. I'm just gonna take Mundo and go back up to floor 2. Hey, Mundo. Hope you're having a good day. He seems like he's having a good time. Oh, wait. We don't want to go down. I'm gonna go up. Should probably also do this. Most of the underwater stuff is accessible right now, so... As much as it pains me to do, we're kinda... Alright, Rusty's gonna give us incinerator bridge lever. Oh, all this stuff is a pain in the ass to get. We're going back up. We're gonna do Steamtown, then we're gonna go unlock the Pinion's Expanse train station, go around and get to the other creator. Again, we are powerbomb away from being able to beat this game. Powerbomb and possibly double jump. Wow. It's not fun. Ah, come on. Just, come on. How do we do it this way? Ah. Give it one more attempt. We're gonna go unlock the Pinion's Expanse train station before we do anything else. Which, in all honesty, is probably the thing I should have done from the beginning. Now I can fast travel between them. Totally fine. Ah. You're definitely struggling tonight more than I usually do with this sort of stuff. Don't know why. It's just been an incredibly long week at work, and it's just been stressful and tough. There we go. Steamtown. It didn't hit me, and then it did hit me. That sucks. It's like, it was fine, and then it wasn't, like, in the middle of the steam burst. That's weird. There we go. Nothing. Alright. Nothing. Ooh, factory interlock. That's actually really, really useful. I absolutely love this game. It's a really well-designed and fun game. It's just one of those things where it's... yeah. It's a lot of fun to play through the first time. The randomizer is a lot of fun as well. I highly recommend if you haven't played this that you just play the vanilla game through. There's a lot of content. Mr. Morris is really cool about making sure that there's stuff to do, so... They also released a thing called the Old Arcadia DLC, which was like a boss rush mode, a bunch of other stuff. There's some post-game stuff too, so it's really cool. Really neat design. Love the ambition with it. There we go. I think we can go up this way next. We unlock the interlock. Factory interlock should open that. Yes, there we go. So we got the additional distance for teleporting, which is great. The interlock doesn't allow us to go further up in the factory, though, so this was kind of a waste of time. Unfortunately. We need interlock B, but we don't have it yet, so... it's cool. We can just move on from here. We're going to go around to the other side, and then we're going to go up top. I'm going to see about getting access to one of the creators a little early. And that should help us out a bit. It'll also provide us with the an access of a place to access the other top part from. So we're going over this way. Oh, we gotta go through bublets. All the really pissed off bublets. Like that. I just need half a second. I've got something in my eye and it's driving me insane. There we go. Should be better. Ah. It's like a hair or something. Okay, so we should be able to blow this up with a well-timed jump here. Got it. Nice. Oh, that sucked. That's why we saved the mainframe. Split home lever. Alright. Yeah, the bunker is not really a safe place. It's supposed to be like the, I think like an endgame area, kind of. It's like the second to last area. If you don't, it's the second to last area if you count the last boss area as the last area. Power processor. Yep. You know what? We're not gonna mess around with that. These things hurt. They hurt a lot. Oh, that's right. That's why we can't go up there. We don't have... We need double jump to get through there. That was my mistake. We can at least go over the surface, though. We can go over the surface through here. Can't do a full repair, but we can do most of a repair. That was not what I wanted to do. Please tell me you have something useful. No. Nothing useful, and we're gonna die. Alright. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time, see if we can get across. If we can get across, we can get access to a thing. And this is actually in logic, obviously, because it's why it's showing us being able to do the stuff on that side. Enough bits to repair. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Not unless we get to 27. Yeah, we might. Yeah, cool. Almost. Just gotta get across. Nope. Ah. Yeah, who doesn't love nothing, finding nothing useful and the fact that we were just done? I don't know if we can make it across like this. We were close. If I hadn't accidentally done a stupid, we probably would have made it without a problem. Ah. Well. Let's just go back around over here. Okay, we need enough parts that we can repair at the shop there in the middle. That's the big thing. If we get those parts, then we will absolutely be good. But that involves us not taking too much damage beforehand. No, I don't want to... No, you. You don't get any of my parts right now. Wait. You have 127 parts. Why did you not drop all the parts? I had this thing set to drop all the parts. Alright, well, that's fine. Means we're super freaking good on this. We should be totally fine to do the thing I want to do. Okay, so we should be able to repair here up to 5 health. No. We're gonna go back. I need to explicitly have full heat. Or have, obviously not full heat, the opposite. The lowest possible heat. So we're gonna wait for that gauge to drop down. Should be able to use our hook and string to get us across to the other side. Alright, let's do it. Nope. Got it. Alright, we can unlock the top set of elevators, which means that the rest of the facility is open for us to check. Heck freaking yeah. We just gotta get to the elevator. That's it. Sword extension. Awesome. There we go. Fully opened. Power cell, which is not useful in and of itself. Just some bank cash. Bank cash I can only claim at a certain spot, so... yeah. Wouldn't call that useful, per se. Okay, we got one to check up there. We need double jump for the other one. Alright, let's try going through here and getting the ones over there. Also save point. Save point's good. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just take the death warp back. And deposit all these. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's do this fight. We should be fine to beat this boss. This is one of the creator fights. Should be cool. I know the pattern well enough, I can do it. So that's the thing that he does whenever I do the bounce. So again, there was an attempt to try and keep people from doing the bounce. In turn, it just makes for an easy, repeatable process. Nope. Ah. I don't know how I survived that. Oh no, I killed it, but I died! That sucks! Oh, that really sucks. That hurts so much. I cannot adequately express how much that hurts. Because I don't think it counted. Pretty sure it didn't. Nope, gotta do the fight again. Also, Pepto-Bismol furnace. Kinda gross. There we go. Better than last time. By a lot. There we go. Thank you. Empowering our sword a little bit. I think we do more damage after these. I don't remember if that's true, though. But the important part is that was one of the 3 boss fights we needed to clear. Oh, and then there's this check up here. The furnace is basically done. It's like a couple checks in factory to do, and then we've got the one that I can't get to until I get Power Bomb, and the one I can't get to until I get Double Jump. Yeah, it's great. We'll take the Death Warp. It's faster. Yeah, there's really nothing else for us to do at this point up here. Really, we're just left with finding those 2 items in all of the checks, so we got a minute. We got a minute to look. Yeah, we definitely do more damage per swing now. And by design, obviously. Alright, let's just try going up the other side. Oh, that's not getting full heal. Well, crap. Crap, 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 crap. Also crap. Yeah, I think I'm gonna record another run of Tunic at some point, probably off stream. Not that being on stream is really that much of an issue, it's mostly just that I want to do a better run. And I don't necessarily want to subject everyone on my stream to me rambling for the entirety of a Tunic run again. Ah, crap. Again. Ah. One second, I gotta do a thing. Oops. Oh, ah, no, no, bad. Hey, for some reason, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to grab that one in there. I think it's supposed to be with the hook and string. But I don't honestly remember. As the body modifier is supposed to be what you get out of this area. It waits and it like hides the ball for a while that you're gonna get more ball. I didn't mean for that to be a pun, but it was, so... Let's get some repair money. Or we'll die. I mean, that's the other option. We'll either get some repair money, or we'll death warp back to where we were before. Oh, fun times. Like that, and like that. Heck yeah. So the next set of areas we're gonna check, by the way, is we're gonna go through factory, clear out the rest of the checks that are in there, and then we're gonna do the water area. And then go to the garden area. And then we'll figure out where we're going from there. But without the bubblet, we can't do the dark area yet. Which is fine. I don't want to do that area unless I have to. That's not what I want to do. Okay, you know what? That worked. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it, but it worked, so... Screw it, right? That's how it works. More lore. Oh wait, what the hell am I doing? We don't actually have to fight this boss. We can completely bypass it by using body modifier. Hey, Sawblade guy. Bye, Sawblade guy. We are gonna have to take a death, though. Because there was no way to get out of there. It's cool, though. We can go to the water area. That'll be fine. Boop. So, I should probably get an average time for clearing this once I get better at this game. That way I can consider submitting this for marathons as well. Although I already have way too many randomizers I want to submit at this point. Got one more over here to get. And I think that's the entirety of factory done. It is. There's the one in Catacombs. I don't think that's really going to be that important to get, though. Oh, ah. Hmm. Ah, well, that was... Seriously, you can always run a day of the marathon by yourself. Yeah, I do a lot of different randos at this point. So my cup doth runneth over with stuff to do. Oh, I cannot imagine how terrible my voice would be after doing that much commentary. Like, I was going pretty hard at Tunic tonight with the commentary, and that that's left me a little hoarse. Alright. Last item to check. Hopefully I won't die this time to something stupid. Boop, 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 boop. Jump booster, there's our double jump, heck yeah. Let's go. That means another one of them is clearable. We just need Power Bomb. That actually completely changes my path. I'm gonna go take care of that other boss at the moment. And then we'll, once we've done some more checks in there, I'm going to... Then I'll go down to the water section. Oh, wait, no. Completely rethinking this again. I don't want to go into I don't want to go into the rain right now, because I don't have all the stuff to get through that without dying. So water section it is. Nope, nope. Mundo, go down. Thank you, Mundo. Yeah, over here. Yaw. Yes, this also saves us some time. Instead of having to come back for this, we can just do... Come on. Do that. Collect that while we're up here. Yep. Just gotta not touch the water. So we just need a bomb. That's it. And to not touch water like I just did. Okay, we got the save point back there. I'm gonna go hop back here. And we are going to change out our chips right now, because I think we need to... Yeah, we've got stuff open. We want the longer distance for Blink. And Saw Blade. But it just makes these a lot less tight. If I would just jump and do the thing, that'd be better. Okay, up section here. Lever and an item. Train station markers don't matter. Got this furnace lever and another piece of lore. Alright. Yeah, compared to the other sections, these are going to go so much faster because we're a little overpowered for them. We were doing the hardest sections of the game. Also, hey, Hypnogram, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Boop, 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 boop. Where are we going? Not there. Going back this way. I think we're good for this. There's a boss fight I haven't fought since the, like, vanilla playthrough I did down here. Nothing. Literal nothing. Kinda sucks. Auto repair. Alright, well the Snailbot Burrow's got an item we can collect. Hey, Snailbot. Oh! Snailbots are so cute. I love them so much. Should probably heal up a bit. At least to the point where I'm not, like, almost dead. Snailbots are bestest robots. I mean, aside from Haiku. Haiku's the bestest, but, you know. That was the wrong button. And we died. Okay. This game can be a little finicky about its hitboxes sometimes. That should not have hit, but it's fine. It is also entirely possible that was a skill issue. Hey, power bomb. That's it. We are go mode. This is Haiku. This game is adorable. I absolutely love it. We're just gonna take the death warp back, because we're going straight for the last two bosses, and we are done. And we're also conveniently nearby one of the other bosses. One of the bosses we need to take out, so we are in great shape. Yeah, I'm gonna go across here. Yeah, this game is awesome. It's also, like, as I remember, pretty cheap, too, so I highly recommend picking it up. It's well worth the cost of admission. Did we find the lever for that? No, we did not find the lever for that. But it doesn't matter, because now we can just use the power bomb at will. And Will knows what he did. Alright. I should have swapped over to sword extension a while ago. But it's fine. Wow, that just went pear-shaped real quick. Alright, let's get one repair in while we're waiting. And it's coming back. There we go. Hey, got it. And it gets even easier, because now our sword is even more powerful. One more boss, and then the final boss, and we're good. Come on. There we go. Spare parts. Probably gonna take a death warp to get out of here, but that's fine. Yeah, because that door is still locked. I mean, we can probably get back this way. Maybe. Get up. There we go. Alright, so the last thing we need to do now is we need to get to a train station in order to get back up here. So we're way the heck out of the way of basically everything we want to do. Heck of the train stations. What about the markers for those? It's fine. Going for a walk. So we go straight up, that'll take us up to the mainframe vault, and we can get everywhere we want to go from there. Yeah, this was a slow start to the seed, but in all honesty, we're not doing too badly. Still sub 2 hours. And that's what's important. It should be around 2 hours. This is also with some increased logic, too, so I am doing things with more complicated logic, which I appreciate. I think it makes the game more fun and more interesting to engage with. Having the increased damage is so nice. Really is. Makes so much of this less of a pain. Grab this save over here. Those two working on their locks. And now we're actually, like, prepared to be here. So we're not going to get our asses handed to us quite so badly. This area navigates way better with double jump. I still haven't found any of all of the coolant that I wanted to find, but, like, good enough that it's not that huge of a deal. Ooh, the old Arcadia elevator lever. Neat. Yeah, old Arcadia is one of the DLC spots. And I think DLC, I just mean basically free update with some extra stuff in it. So definitely a really nice thing to add in for the experience. Also, anyone who's watching, keep in mind, this is not the normal color scheme for this game. I'm using the repainter, which just does a full-scale repalette for it. Follow some specific ideas, but, like, I think it just changes the accent colors. But, yeah. Really cool. Love the modding scene for this game. There's not a whole bunch of people making stuff, but the stuff they make is quality, so all that matters. Rather have less stuff, but better stuff. Alright, we're just gonna stomp this boss into the dirt. Which I will say right before I get my butt kicked, but it's fine. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, bosses punish you if you do the bounce over top of them. Especially when they're, like, in their regular idle positions. But if you stay to the side, it's usually not seen as a problem. Alright, there we go. That's solid thing to happen. Okay, that is the pattern we want, because we can do this. And it's done. And then we just have one more boss. Final boss of the game. Yeah, really, breaking Furnace was the most important part of this. Getting that double jump. Got a bunch of power. How many power cells do we have? That doesn't show. That's fine. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to get to that boss fight without clearing the other bosses, so... we get to the mainframe, so over this way. Yeah, I will say, this is also another, a Metroidvania that does not require you to have the double jump to have a good time. There's a lot of movement tech that's built into it that's, kind of nice to have, even if you don't have the double jump for early portions of the game. Alright, door's open. I don't know I'm gonna kill this boss in one attempt. If I get a good pattern, it shouldn't be a problem, but... that, yeah, again, depends on a good pattern. Yeah, so far not a great pattern. Yep, okay. Kinda thought that's what this was gonna go. That early pattern was kinda terrible. We wanna swap this to sword extension so we get some distance. I'm supposed to be doing things differently than I am with this fight. You're not supposed to bounce on him, you're definitely not supposed to be, well, yeah. Basically every part of how I'm doing this fight is not what they expect you to do. They want you to be, like, dodging around, trying to not hit him, or not get hit, more than to just absolutely hammer through the damage as fast as possible. It's that one. It's that stupid, like, AoE attack thing that is terrible. That I absolutely despise. There we go. Cool. 100% what we wanted. We've got good health. I think we're gonna be okay for this. That break. Got him. That's time, y'all. Alright, that turned out really good. Really slow start, but it picked up, like, really quick at the end. So this is, the first ending, as it were. There is some post-game stuff you can do to get a better ending. But this is sort of like what you're expected to find the first time through. But yeah, highly recommend this game. If you haven't played it, it's really good. It's just absolutely incredible. So yeah, that's the game. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this. I'm gonna do more of Haiku the Robot. I'm gonna start practicing it, like actually practicing it, at some point, so I can start doing marathon runs of it. I'm probably gonna bug Quacksilver to teach me some stuff, so that'll be a lot of fun. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to find someone to send y'all over to. So it's twitch.tv. Who are we gonna rate tonight? Let's raid... Let's raid Skybills. Skybills doing some Final Fantasy X achievements, so... toss y'all over to her. We'll have a raid message, do we? Skybills... just say Goo Crew if you're gonna do a raid message. Should be fine. So... anyway, I will see you all at some point in the future. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take care, and, yeah, bye, y'all.